Sarah Logue here on behalf of Team Logue and Remax Escarpment. I'm joined with the lovely Scott Kirkwood from RBC.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. I want to say apprehension is the wrong word, but there's been a lot of questions lately in the market from war, inflation, and now prime giving us a kick in the pants. As you said so perfectly, we were expecting it, but I don't know if everyone's expecting what the results of it are and how that's going to impact our buyers and our sellers. So I'm hoping you can give us a little straight language on that.
Sure. So the prime rate changed from the Bank of Canada this week. All of the other lenders moved with that. So what happens is your interest charges go up. So your carrying costs get a little bit higher, but your payment doesn't necessarily change. So you need to keep track of your amortization. There's ways to make extra payments to your mortgage to help keep you on track for what your goals were. With new purchases, this impacts on a $100,000 mortgage. This impacts your payment by about $11 a month.
So if I was adding $100,000 to my mortgage, right? Or if I only had $100,000, it's only $11. So it's a one-day Starbucks run for me. So bad.
Half a day.
Half a day.
On a credit line, on a secured credit line, the difference is about $20 a month for a quarter point change for a $100,000 balance. So there is going to be some added carrying costs, but I don't think it's anything to panic about.
Okay.
It hasn't changed affordability because the qualifying rate or the stress test rate hasn't been changed yet. So people should still be able to qualify for the same amount that they would have last week. Just if you're taking a variable rate mortgage, you might have a slightly higher cost than that.
Okay, so someone who says to me as a buyer, Sarah, we have been pre-approved by RBC. Scott's got us locked in at 1.2, and that was 3 weeks ago. Where are they today?
No change.
Okay,
Their
so they're
payment
safe.
might change a little bit on the variable rate because we've seen the prime rate increase. If we're doing a fixed rate, we would have locked that rate in for 120 days, so they're
okay, and maybe that's why we're still getting the buyer chaos, because people are locked into those great rates that you're giving them.
absolutely. And until we see a change in the qualifying rate, there shouldn't be any real change in people's affordability.
Okay.
But the monthly cash flow needs to be considered. So that's where it comes down to the right advice from the rate.
Well, and that's what I love. I just had a client call me back last night, and they said, well, we've already reached out to Scott. He's already told us what it's going to cost us as an increase per month, and they said it was very nominal. And I said, okay, great. You always want to make sure everyone's comfortable with what their monthly payment is, because we are stretching it, right? Gas costs more, groceries cost more. So
absolutely. And we have some strategies in place that will help with mitigating these increases in prime, so that as the prime rate changes, we can still save you some money in the short term and not cost you more.
Nice. Now, do you have the crystal ball? Are we going to see another jump? What's the next step?
RBC Economics is forecasting that we'll see the rates increase by probably another 125 basis points over the next 18 months. So by the middle of 2023, the prime rate could be 1.5% higher than it is now.
Okay, so still not a major jump by any means.
No, historically speaking, the rates are still very, very good. I mean, a 3% fixed rate is pretty incredible.
Yeah, I know.
My parents had 16% at one point.
Mine were 18.2. I remember every banker came out to see them sign the mortgage. It was crazy. Okay, so safe positioning, but check back in with your advisor, obviously.
Absolutely.
Right? And if someone doesn't have an advisor, can I ask them to reach out to you?
Please do.
Okay. Senior Mortgage Specialist at RBC, Scott Kirkwood. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good to see you.
You too.